let's explore this as a solution, if we can, for people that are EMF challenged. So, quite a few of those that follow me are people that they're either EMF challenged, and we can give it words like hypersensitive to electromagnetic fields, EMF sensitivity, EMF sickness, microwave sickness, call it what you will, or maybe they're just aware of the dangers of EMFs and they want to do something about it. And so perhaps we could talk about your, perhaps we could lead into that in terms of what your technology can propose as a solution for for these people.
Wow. Phew. We need 2 hours for this discussion,
The
honestly,
short
Lloyd.
version.
Yeah, I'll try to compress this a little bit. Well, I happened on to the EMF topic just serendipitously because I started getting recurring dreams. As you mentioned early on, I'm the device developer and co-founder of Therasage. So on EMF, around 17 years ago, I started having this a recurring dream, and it had to do with um, the fact that when we're harnessing these full spectrum infrared frequencies, which are invisible to your eye on the sauna application. So I said to myself, as a scientist, as a bioresearcher, let me just figure out a way to get the EMF off the discussion table. Let's figure out a way to remediate electromagnetic fields. And then in my resources, in my delivery system, in my platform, what I did was develop internally the most modern approaches to remediating electromagnetic fields back then, which was shielding and blocking the wavelengths. What I came to understand through the process, and I wasn't happy with that resolve, by the way, but it was the most modern approach because it was more or less reactive, Lloyd, meaning that they come out with 3G, I modify all of my systems, and then as soon as I get that integrated, they've already given us 4G, they've given us 5G. So I was always reacting. And then just recently, about 5 or 6 years ago, I saw a different approach, and it's creating a field or supporting the biofield, which is our energetic sort of envelope around us. And so I created a whole series of solutions that are energetically based. So we
Mm.
shield and we block in all our devices, but we also have created holograms and different mediums that hold the Earth's frequencies that make us emulate what happens if you're living on the land, living in a tent, living in a cave. So the most modern work that we're doing now is creating supporting energetic fields to allow the body to actually support itself, do the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Our work will generate a counteracting or counterbalancing field that could be as much as 2.5 meters, almost 6 feet around you. And so when you've got this type of a device, which is generally just a chip that holds these wavelengths in them, in and near your body, it's not just helping and supporting your health, but also your family and the people that are in your field.
Absolutely. And so it seems as though right from the beginning you'd understood this EMF problem with regard. So you'd understood that infrared was a solution.
Yeah, yeah. So EMF was a part of it because what I wanted to do was deliver full spectrum infrared, but I also knew that EMF was in the discussion. And what I wanted to
Exactly.
do, I wanted to sort of filter off the EMF side of it so the body could enjoy all of the benefits of full spectrum
Yes.
infrared
So
as the sun delivers or nature delivers it to
exactly.
us.
So yeah, so you'll it's really about mimicking the sun, the forces of nature as close as possible. Is taking
Exactly.
out, trying to take out this man-made aspect, which is this great potential for harm, which we're seeing in today.
What I noticed through my research is that when your body is in a calm state, in a parasympathetic state, that any intervention, whether it be medications, food interventions, even supplementation, any kind of therapy, when your body is in a calm state, you will receive a much higher benefit. So it's not just about a sauna and sweating and detoxing, but it's also shifting your brain functions and your brain waves, your neurological system, your autonomic nervous system into a calm, more passive state. In a
Mm.
world, as you know, Lloyd, I mean, we're stressed out about everything these days,
Yep.
right? And these exogenous frequencies, these EMFs, they push you in the other direction. In fact, they oscillate almost 80 times higher than your body field of energy.
Thank you
Very
so much for
welcome.
sharing.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you too. Thank you, listener and viewer. This interview and all my interviews are available in the EMF Solutions Club with transcripts. Until next time, my name is Lloyd Burrell. Thanks so much. Take care. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.